So obviously, being this is the industry we're in, that data goes bad quickly. And obviously the quality or the success of your email programs are only going to be as successful as the quality of your email data. So what can companies do to really make sure that they have the highest quality email database when they're deploying their email campaigns?
Sure. So, I mean, just like everything else, email has a lifespan, right? Most consumers have more than one email address, and they may just start to ignore others. We all learned very quickly in the age of paid email, as people migrated to the free email accounts, your paid account is still there. So you can still access it for certain things. What we have found is consumers do respond with different emails for different things. So I always say you are your best barometer. And if you think about your own world, you probably have an email address that you use for very important things, school notices, bills, banking statements, things like that. You probably have an email address that you shop from. And then you have a catch-all, the one you give out when you're really not sure you want that, or maybe it's a newsletter that you might get to on occasion. So given that, people are going to respond from different places to different things, and there's no real way to know. You might use a Gmail address for shopping, and I might use it for something important. So insights into your own customers is incredibly valuable, and where they respond from. So we have a validation and cleanup program that we affectionately call Boot Camp. And basically what you can do there is we will take a client's customer file. It could be active customers, it could include dormant customers, it could be mailing list members, or people whose email address they have opted in or captured at some point in time to communicate with them. We run them through a multi-step process to confirm those emails are still good and deliverable, or if they're truly bad, are they no longer active emails, they're now doing something called hard bouncing, or are they potentially problematic or suspect? Is there something about them that might make them not your best way to go? We run that process, and then for anything that hits a category other than active and good, we can identify alternate emails to add to those records. So they are also opt-in, so they can be added. And that really gives you a nice, clean, robust email file that'll get you the highest deliverability. We also provide recommendations for how to ingest the new emails into your ecosystem. As part of the program, we then take all of that information, we run a profile report on your customers, and we use that to gain insights and drive actionable decisions for you in terms of, should you add anything else to your file? Should you add demographics? What's trending within your file as an audience? And that helps you with audience segmentation for customer messaging. It could drive the messaging itself. It might drive subliminal relationship driving. One of my favorite anecdotes is we had a client looking to talk to their customers, their members, and they wanted to do some special events, but they weren't sure what would be attractive. Through our profile, we identified that 87% of their members had a dog. So they decided to create some dog-friendly events for their venue. And they also started, anytime they used a picture of a family in their messaging, whether it was in an email, a social post, a direct mail piece, their marketing materials, they added a dog to the photo. And they received just a tremendous response. People appreciated that, they recognized that there was, some camaraderie within their members in terms of something like that. So it could sound a little silly, but it's impactful. If you're looking at something, subliminally, you're going to be attracted to something that looks like your life. So we do that. And then based upon the results of that, we can help a customer add those attributes to their database to strengthen their CRM. And then those same insights can be used to target new acquisition audiences and identify who they should be pursuing for new acquisition through, of course, a multitude of channels.